Today we have a very unique solution to carrying around a lot of cargo and a lot of bikes on your A-frame trailer. My name is Evangeline here at etrailer, and today we have an overview of the Let's Go Aero Jacket Pro modular system. We have our truck pulled up just to give you that bigger picture of how this might interact fully loaded with your vehicle. But everyone's vehicle and truck is different, and hopefully this video will help you see those different factors and how it will change your adventure. Maybe you have larger or smaller bikes giving you more or less clearance around your tailgate. Maybe you have a different towing setup. Maybe you have a rise or a drop ball mount or weight distribution giving you more clearance between your truck and your camper. Maybe your camper is shaped a little different, which gives you more or less clearance for the cargo you're carrying. You might have different types of generators or propane tanks or propane tank covers. We're gonna cover how all of that works together for your Let's Go Aero modular system, because the point of this video is seeing if this is the right fit for you and also seeing what you need to do to make it the best fit for your journey. Now, why are you watching this and why are you looking at all these different options? Well, this is a unique solution with unique perks of if you want to see your bikes and your cargo while you're driving, where it's not hidden behind your trailer, this is a good way to go about it. Another reason people are interested in this is if they want that cargo easily accessible at the campsite rather than dispersed throughout the trailer. Or if you're someone that is maxed out on all your other options, your hitch is full, your roof is full, or you don't have those racks, this might be the way you're going. Not everyone is going to have their setup fully loaded like we do, and that's okay because this is customizable to fit your needs. It all starts with the Jacket Pro. This is a base that attaches to your A-frame over and around your jack. And then this will give you 3 spots. These are going to be twin spin spots where your different Jacket Pro accessories fit into and can spin and pivot around to make what makes the most sense for your adventure. In addition to those 3 slots, you can also add the Stack It. This is going to be a cargo carrier that attaches to the jacket, but then also goes over your propane tank and secures to the A-frame, creating a solid base for those heavier items. So depending on what you're carrying, you can use 1, 2, or 3 of those slots with the Stack It. Now, you can already see we have some potential spots for clearance issues. So for the ideal scenario, you would be using the Jacket Pro on a trailer with some pretty decent ground clearance and ideally an electric jack. This can technically work with a manual jack, but this is going to be a lot of weight on your trailer, plus an electric jack will be easier to operate with all this going on. Next, ideally, if you are going to be using the cargo carrier that goes over your propane tank, hopefully you have smaller propane tanks than what we have, or a more accessible tank cover. This is pretty standard on a lot of trailers though, so double check yours or consider not using a cover or not even using the Stack It. And finally, in an ideal scenario, you're going to have lighter bikes as well as more compact cargo. Your bike racks have a weight capacity of up to 40 pounds per bike. So that's a total of 160 pounds in bikes. And then for your different cargo trays, they're gonna be 24 by 18 inches large. So your smaller generators, your solar panels, your smaller coolers, those would be perfect. And for the weight of your cargo, if you have it fully loaded like this, where you have your bikes, you have your table it, and your Stack It, you're gonna have a maximum of 160 pounds weight capacity for the Stack It carrier. But once you have all these other accessories off, or if you're not using them, that goes up to 360 pounds. As for your pivoting table it though, this is gonna have a dynamic weight capacity of 40 pounds when you're traveling along, but a static weight capacity of up to 80 pounds. I've found that when I go camping, I tend to set up camp near the front of the trailer, not so much near the back. Maybe that's because I just need access to the propane tanks, or it's just more feasible that way. So if you like to set up your camp, you have cooking, you have a stove, we found these trays to work amazingly well with your regular camp kitchen stoves. but this also is maneuverable if you want just easy access throughout the day. Now, a lot of people seem to like the 2 table options and just have 1 bike rack. What we currently have is 2 bike racks and a table. The table can go in the up or down position. It can go in the center or on the other side, whichever makes the most sense for your campsite. It's nice to know that these can pivot for you. If you want more information on either the viewing rack, the fort, the tablet, or the stack it, you can check out how they work on their own here at eTrailer on our website. The accessory you don't see here in our setup is the cargo tray. That's because it doesn't play as well with the stack it tray, and it needs to be in one spot here on our jack. If you want just a cargo accessory, that's the one to look for. All the accessories are gonna have these spin pins, and these are gonna be 2 no-tool bolts that when you take them out, you're able to pivot your accessory around. So when you take them out, you now have 2 pivot points. So that way you can make it easier to load and unload your cargo, but also figure out what makes the most sense with the other cargo that's already on there. Another good thing is that all the accessories have locks, and some of them have cable locks even, but the downside that I've found is not all of them may be keyed alike. So you are gonna get different keys and different barrels, so it might not all be the same throughout the whole system. We put a fair amount of thought and effort into getting this all loaded up so that you can see how the Let's Go Aero Jacket Pro looks like fully loaded. Whether you want to carry mountain bikes, your road bikes, your generator, or have an easy to use tabletop, this is the way to go. Now, I personally would not have it set up like this. This setup didn't work out as well with the truck I was using to tow, and I actually prefer having 2 tabletops, especially since I only need to carry around 2 bikes. But that's the beauty in it. You can customize, mix and match. Since it is modular, that's the way that you're gonna find the best fit for you. If you are interested in any of these products, I have full-length reviews here on our website where we go into depth and give you all those details that you might be looking for. But today, this was an overview of the Let's Go Aero Jacket Pro modular system at etrailer.com. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.